What if I told you that in just the next 20 minutes, you could break free from the invisible chains of procrastination that have been silently holding you back from living your true potential? Stay with me, because what you're about to discover is not another quick tip or productivity hack. It's a shift in consciousness that can unlock your inner power and make you unstoppable. This video is about ending the cycle of delay, self-sabotage, and wasted time that keeps you stuck in the same patterns. Procrastination isn't just about laziness. It's an energetic block, a silent force that drains your confidence, your clarity, and your connection with your higher self. Today, you will learn how to dissolve this block, reprogram your mind, and align with the energy of inspired action. Imagine what your life would look like if you stopped postponing your dreams. What goals have you been putting off because fear or doubt whispered that you weren't ready? What opportunities slipped away because hesitation got louder than your inner voice? And how much longer are you willing to wait before you finally step into the life you know you deserve? By the end of this video, you will have a proven method to transmute procrastination into momentum, anxiety into confidence, and confusion into clarity. You'll experience a powerful guided practice that connects you with your higher self, clears away the energy of delay, and shows you exactly what steps to take starting today. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to silence the excuses, and if you want to attract abundance, success, and inner peace into your life, then stay with me until the very end. Because once you understand the truth I'm about to share with you, procrastination will no longer control your life. You will. The hidden truth about procrastination. Procrastination is often misunderstood. People think it's simply laziness, a lack of discipline, or poor time management. But the truth runs much deeper. Procrastination is not just about what you don't do. It's about what is silently controlling you from within. It is the mind's way of protecting you from discomfort, fear, and change. Spiritually, it's an energetic shield that keeps you from stepping into your higher path. Every time you postpone action, it's not because you are weak. It's because your subconscious has been programmed to resist growth. When you procrastinate, you are caught in a subtle battle between your conscious desires and your unconscious programming. You say you want success, love, abundance, or freedom, yet a hidden voice whispers, "Not now. Maybe later. You're not ready." This voice is not random. It's a vibration born from old beliefs, past failures, and fear of rejection. The longer you obey it, the stronger it becomes, and soon, your dreams remain locked in the realm of someday. Doesn't this sound familiar? That cycle of excitement for a new idea, followed by endless waiting, until the fire within you burns out? Here's the hidden truth. Procrastination is not just wasting time, it is wasting life force. Every delay lowers your vibration. Every hesitation sends a signal to the universe that you're not ready to receive what you've been asking for. In terms of the law of attraction, procrastination keeps you vibrating in the frequency of waiting. And what happens when you vibrate in waiting? The universe mirrors that state back to you. You keep attracting more waiting, more delay, more stagnation. Think about the dreams you've been holding on to. How many of them are still locked inside you, not because you can't achieve them, but because procrastination has convinced you to wait? How much of your potential is being trapped in the invisible web of hesitation? And most importantly, what would your life look like if, starting today, you cut those cords and stepped fully into action? The truth is, procrastination is not an enemy to be fought. It is a signal. A signal that you are resisting your own expansion. And once you see it for what it really is, you can begin to transform it into fuel. In this video, we are not going to fight procrastination, we're going to dissolve it. You'll discover how to shift from resistance to flow, from delay to momentum, from fear to alignment. This isn't about forcing yourself into action with sheer willpower. It's about reprogramming your mind and raising your vibration so that action becomes natural, joyful, and inevitable. Stay with me, because the moment you truly understand this hidden truth, procrastination will lose its power over you forever. The first step to overcoming procrastination is awareness. You cannot change what you refuse to see. The moment you realize that procrastination is not about being lazy but about being blocked, you begin to reclaim your power. Awareness shifts the energy. Instead of judging yourself or feeling guilty, you start observing. Why am I delaying? What fear am I avoiding? This awareness opens the door to transformation. And here's the promise. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why you procrastinate, but you'll also have a practical method to turn this destructive habit into a powerful tool for growth. This shift alone can change the course of your life, because once you see procrastination for what it really is, you can no longer be controlled by it. But awareness is just the beginning. To truly break free, you must reprogram your mind and reconnect with your higher self. That is where this journey takes you. In the next part of this video, I'll guide you through the deeper energetic effects of procrastination. The reason why it steals not only your time but also your clarity, confidence, and destiny. And then, I'll show you how to transmute it into inspired action, the kind of action that feels natural, exciting, and divinely guided. Imagine leaving this video not only motivated but fully aligned, knowing exactly what to do next and actually doing it. That's the power of staying with me until the very end. Because what you're about to discover isn't just information, it's transformation. The energetic and spiritual effects of procrastination. Procrastination does not only affect your schedule, it affects your soul. Every time you delay action, you create energetic friction between who you are right now and who you are meant to become. That friction manifests as anxiety, guilt, and self-doubt. It's not just about leaving tasks unfinished. It's about leaving your potential unexpressed. Spiritually, procrastination is like holding back the flow of a river. The water, which represents your energy, your inspiration, your divine guidance, cannot move freely. Instead, it stagnates, and stagnant water always attracts negativity. When you live in procrastination, you lower your vibration. You vibrate in frequencies of hesitation, fear, and resistance. And according to the law of attraction, the universe responds not to your words or wishes but to your vibration. That means when you procrastinate, you're broadcasting the energy of delay into the quantum field. And what does the field give you back? More reasons to delay, more distractions, more circumstances that keep you waiting. The outside world mirrors your inner state. So long as procrastination dominates your energy, you keep attracting experiences that match it. This is why procrastination feels so heavy, because it's not just a mental struggle, it's an energetic block. It creates a gap between desire and manifestation, between intention and reality. Your higher self is constantly sending you inspiration, ideas, and opportunities. But if you keep postponing action, you are essentially rejecting those gifts. Imagine the universe knocking on your door with the answers you prayed for, and you keep saying, "Come back later." How many blessings have been delayed in your life simply because of hesitation? And there is another hidden cost. Procrastination eats away at your confidence. Every time you delay, you send a silent message to yourself, "I can't handle this. I'm not ready." Over time, that message rewires your self-image. You begin to see yourself as someone who never follows through, someone who lacks power. This creates a painful cycle. The more you procrastinate, the weaker you feel, and the weaker you feel, the more you procrastinate. It's a spiral that pulls you further away from your true potential. But here's the breakthrough. The moment you recognize procrastination as an energetic misalignment rather than a character flaw, everything changes. You stop fighting yourself and start shifting your vibration. You understand that every time you choose action, even a small step, you are not just getting things done. You are raising your frequency, aligning with your higher self, and signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive. That is the secret power of transmuting procrastination into momentum. And in the next part of this video, I will show you exactly how to begin that transformation. Think for a moment about the weight you carry when you procrastinate. You go to bed at night knowing there are things left undone, dreams untouched, opportunities ignored. That unfinished energy doesn't just disappear. It lingers in your subconscious, creating a constant feeling of pressure. You may smile on the outside, but deep within, you feel that silent tension. I should be doing more. I should already be further ahead. This inner conflict is exhausting because your soul knows what you are capable of, yet your actions don't reflect it. That misalignment drains your energy, day after day, and over time, it robs you of joy. But the good news is this: procrastination is not permanent. It is a signal, not a sentence. When you start to see it as feedback from your higher self, everything changes. Procrastination is your soul's way of telling you, there is resistance here. Heal it. Instead of fighting yourself, you begin to listen. What am I afraid of? What belief is holding me back? This awareness is the doorway to freedom. And in this video, we will not only uncover the energetic roots of procrastination, but we will also practice how to shift into inspired action, step by step. Stay with me until the end, because the transformation you seek isn't in rushing harder, it's in aligning deeper. And once you align, action flows naturally. The secret of transmuting procrastination into inspired action. The greatest mistake people make when trying to overcome procrastination is forcing themselves into action through guilt or sheer willpower. You may push yourself for a day or two, but soon the resistance returns, even stronger. That's because you cannot fight energy with force. You must transmute it. Transmutation means turning the heavy vibration of procrastination into the light frequency of inspired action. This is not about doing more. It's about doing differently. It's about shifting from pressure to purpose, from obligation to alignment. The secret lies in reconnecting with your higher self, the part of you that always knows what to do next. Procrastination happens when the mind is cluttered with doubts, fears, and endless choices. But your higher self operates in clarity. It doesn't hesitate. It doesn't overthink. It simply guides you toward the path that resonates with your true purpose. When you learn to quiet the noise of the ego and listen to that inner voice, procrastination naturally dissolves. You no longer force action, you flow into it. One of the most powerful ways to create this shift is through reprogramming. Every time you catch yourself delaying, replace the thought, "I'll do it later," with "I choose to act now," with ease. These small affirmations rewire your subconscious. You begin to build a new identity, not of someone who waits, but of someone who moves. Over time, your brain associates action with empowerment instead of fear. The more you repeat this, the stronger the new pattern becomes, until procrastination no longer feels natural to you. Breath work is another powerful tool. Procrastination is rooted in stagnant energy, and breath is the bridge to release it. Try this. When you feel resistance, pause, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths into your belly. As you inhale, imagine drawing in courage and clarity. As you exhale, imagine releasing doubt and hesitation. This simple practice shifts your vibration in seconds. With each breath, you feel lighter, stronger, more connected, ready to take the first step. And here is the final key. Start small. The ego tells you that you must leap mountains all at once, but inspired action often begins with a single, simple step. Write the first sentence. Make the first call. Spend 5 minutes in focused effort. That small action breaks the spell of procrastination. It tells your subconscious, we are moving now. Momentum builds. Confidence grows. And before you realize it, what once felt overwhelming becomes effortless. This is how procrastination is transmuted, not through force, but through alignment with your higher self and consistent, inspired steps. The moment you experience the power of inspired action, everything in your reality begins to shift. You start to notice synchronicities, doors opening, opportunities appearing, people showing up at the right time. Why? Because you are no longer vibrating in hesitation. You are aligned with the frequency of movement, and the universe responds by matching that vibration. Every inspired step you take is like sending a signal into the quantum field. I am ready. I am moving. I am open to receive. And the field responds by arranging circumstances to support your momentum. This is the magic of transmutation. Procrastination doesn't just disappear, it becomes fuel for manifestation. Remember this: inspired action doesn't feel like struggle. It feels natural, exciting, and even joyful. You know you are in alignment when you feel a sense of flow, when tasks that once felt heavy now seem effortless. That is the state we are aiming for in this video. And stay with me, because very soon, I will guide you through a practice designed to unlock that state within you. By the end of this journey, you will not only understand the mechanics of procrastination but also experience the shift from resistance to flow. Imagine waking up tomorrow free from the weight of delay, moving with clarity and purpose. That reality begins here, in this moment. Practical guided experience to dissolve procrastination. Now that you understand the hidden truth about procrastination and how to transmute it into inspired action, it's time to experience it directly. Words can inspire, but practice transforms. In this part of the video, I will guide you through a short yet powerful exercise designed to release stagnant energy, connect you with your higher self, and awaken the flow of action within you. All you need is a quiet space and a willingness to open your heart and mind. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, hold it for a second, and exhale gently through your mouth. Do this 3 times, allowing each breath to carry away tension and hesitation. As you breathe, visualize a heavy fog surrounding your body. This fog represents procrastination, doubt, and fear. With every exhale, see the fog dissolving, becoming lighter, disappearing into the air. Feel your energy field becoming clear and open. Now, bring to mind one thing you've been postponing. It could be a dream, a goal, or even a small task that you know will move your life forward. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Notice how your body reacts. Do you feel resistance, tightness, or anxiety? Breathe into that sensation. Place your hand on your heart and silently say, I release resistance. I choose inspired action. Repeat this 3 times with intention, allowing the vibration of those words to echo through your entire being. Next, imagine a brighter version of yourself standing before you, your higher self. This version of you is confident, radiant, and free from procrastination. Look at them closely. Notice their energy, their presence, their clarity. Now, ask this higher self a simple question. What is the next step I should take today? Don't overthink the answer. Whatever thought, feeling, or image comes first, trust it. This is your divine guidance speaking to you. Take one last deep breath and open your eyes. Write down the step that came to you. It doesn't matter how small it seems. What matters is that you act on it today. This is how you dissolve procrastination, by replacing resistance with alignment, hesitation with clarity, and delay with momentum. This exercise is not just for now. It's a tool you can return to any time you feel stuck. Each time you practice it, procrastination loses power, and you step deeper into the flow of inspired action. When you do this exercise with full presence, something powerful happens inside you. The fog of procrastination begins to lift, and you reconnect with the inner clarity that was always there. Many people think they need massive motivation to start, but the truth is, motivation comes after you begin. This guided practice helps you take that first step. It silences the noise of excuses and activates the voice of your higher self. And the moment you listen to that voice, the energy of resistance dissolves. You realize that action doesn't have to be forced. It can be natural, effortless, and even joyful. Remember, The small action you were guided to take is not random. It is a direct instruction from your higher self, aligned with your greater path. By honoring it, you prove to yourself and to the universe that you are ready for more. Every time you follow this inner guidance, you are strengthening your connection with the quantum field of possibilities. That is why this exercise is so powerful. It's not just about ending procrastination for today. It's about creating a new identity, one where you live in flow, purpose, and action. And in the next part of this video, I'll show you how to integrate this shift permanently into your life so procrastination never controls you again. You've just taken a powerful step toward breaking free from procrastination, not by forcing yourself to act, but by shifting your energy and connecting with your higher self. What you experienced in this video is more than just a practice. It's a blueprint for transformation. The truth is, procrastination is never about time. It's about alignment. And now you know how to align. You've felt the fog lift, you've received guidance, and you've discovered how even the smallest inspired action can open the doors to abundance, clarity, and momentum. But here is the key. Transformation is not a single moment. It's a choice repeated daily. If you want to dissolve procrastination permanently, you must return to the awareness, the breath, and the guidance of your higher self again and again. Each time you do, the old patterns lose power, and the new empowered identity grows stronger. Imagine yourself 6 months from now, no longer stuck in cycles of delay, but moving through life with clarity and confidence. That future begins with the choice you make today. So let me ask you, what will you do with the guidance you received just now? Will you let it fade into another forgotten insight, or will you act on it? Remember, the universe responds not to your intentions alone, but to the vibration you embody. When you move, it moves. When you act, it aligns. This is the law, unchanging and universal. Your higher self has already shown you the next step. All that remains is for you to take it. If this video spoke to your soul, stay connected to this journey. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notifications, and share in the comments what step you're committed to taking today. By declaring it, you amplify your intention and invite accountability and support. This is more than just watching a video. This is joining a community of people who are choosing alignment, expansion, and transformation. And finally, remember this: procrastination does not define you. It never has. You are not your delays, your doubts, or your fears. You are pure potential, infinite energy, and divine intelligence expressing itself through human form. When you live from that truth, procrastination dissolves, and inspired action becomes your natural state. So take your next step today, with faith, with courage, and with the knowing that the universe is already moving with you. We've reached the end of this journey, and together we've uncovered the hidden truth about procrastination, explored its energetic and spiritual effects, learned the secret of transmuting resistance into inspired action, and experienced a guided practice to dissolve it from within. You now hold the tools to move beyond hesitation and step into a reality where your actions align effortlessly with your higher self. This is the path to clarity, momentum, and true manifestation. So now the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? I want you to reflect on the practice we did together and share in the comments the one step your higher self revealed to you. What action are you committed to taking today? By writing it down, you not only declare your intention to the universe, but you also inspire others who are walking this path with you. Your words may be the spark someone else needs to break free. If this message resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications. That way, you'll never miss the next practice, teaching, or guided experience designed to raise your vibration and help you manifest the life you truly deserve. This is just the beginning of a much deeper transformation, and I want you to be here for every step. And if you're ready to go even further, I invite you to watch the previous video on this channel. It connects perfectly with what you've learned today and will give you even more clarity on how to align your mind, energy, and spirit with the flow of abundance. Consider it the next chapter in your journey toward expansion and manifestation. Remember, procrastination no longer has power over you. You are not your delays. You are your actions, your choices, and your energy. Every inspired step you take opens new doors and creates new opportunities. So step forward now with courage. Share your commitment in the comments, and let's walk this path of transformation together.